seated, everyone. Good morning. I'm Leah Chan Greenwald, the Dean of the William S. Boyd School of Law here at UNLV. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to this celebration of our December 2024 graduates. I am so glad we are able to gather together here on this very important day, and I want to give a special welcome to the families and friends of our graduates who are here today to celebrate this important milestone. I also want to thank the many members of the Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regents and members of the judiciary who have joined us to celebrate the achievements of these students. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge and honor the Indigenous communities of this region and recognize that the law school and university is situated on the traditional homelands of the Nuwuvi Southern Paiute people. We offer gratitude for the land itself, for those who have stewarded it for generations, and for the opportunity to study, learn, work, and be in community with this land. We encourage everyone in this space to engage in continued learning about the Indigenous peoples who work and live on this land since time immemorial, including the Las Vegas Paiute tribe and the Mawapa Band of Paiutes, and about the historical and present realities of colonialism. As one of the most diverse universities in the United States, UNLV believes it is important to recognize and appreciate the use of Southern Paiute land as part of its mission to be a welcoming and inclusive place for working and learning. I'd like to introduce several individuals you will be hearing from today in order of their remarks. First is Dr. Keith Whitfield, president of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Next is Jessica Gandy, who's a class of 2016 Vice President of the William S. Boyd School of Law Alumni Chapter and incoming president of our chapter. We would also like to recognize our Associate Deans, Monty Smith, who will be reading the graduating student names, and Stuart Chang and Lydia Nussbaum, who will be placing the hoods on the graduating students. As talented as our graduates are, they have benefited enormously from the support and encouragement of many others. First, I'd like to recognize the faculty and staff of Boyd Law who are incredibly dedicated to our students and their success, both in law school and after graduation. I'm going to embarrass you for just a little bit, but would any faculty and staff who are present in the room please stand so we can give you a round of applause. And thank you so much for all that you do. And just as important are all of you who are here today to support our graduates, families, and friends. You have made our graduate success possible. You're the ones who encourage them to keep going, even when exhausted, who reminded them that they have what it takes to succeed, and who forgave them on those days and nights when studying took first priority. And so let's give our family and friends of our graduates a round of applause. We are delighted to have the president of the university with us this morning. We are so grateful for all the important work he's doing to lead our institution, creating our momentum, and supporting the law school. Please join me in welcoming UNLV President Dr. Keith Whitfield.
Well, thank you and good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, real good. We got a good start. Graduates, you made it. I am so thrilled to be able to be here with you and to welcome and acknowledge the 2024 graduating class of the William S. Boyd School of Law at UNLV. You know, I'm not a lawyer and don't play one on TV, but through the dean and through your faculty, I've learned how hard you have to work to get this degree. It is not for the faint-hearted. It's through your perseverance, your hard work, your tenacity that you have been able to complete those requirements and to earn your law degree. That really is a big deal, and it's a big deal for several reasons. One is that this is Nevada's only law school. So graduating lawyers who are prepared to serve our state and its residents, it's important that we actually have that match with the mission of our school and of our university. Another reason is our school's important connection with the community. From day one, as students, you were immersed in the legal life And giving back is just an important piece of that you just kind of grown up with. But doing things like working with, through initiatives like Christine Smith Community Service Program and working with partners such as Legal Aid of Southern Nevada or Nevada Legal Services, you have worked with licensed attorneys to provide free legal education on relevant legal issues. In our community, not everyone can afford to have a lawyer. So that work that you do is doubly important, and I hope that you carry it on as you move on to the next stage of your life and your career. But your community-focused work didn't just stop there. You also had hands-on work that continued through mock trials and moot court competitions. As law students, you have participated and performed admirably in national competitions related to drafting, client counseling, mock trial, and moot court. Now, through that participation, you also got a chance to maybe reach out to other opportunities that you had, like some of our numerous clinics that we have. You have learned the value of service to those in our community who need it the most. I really want to commend you. I want to commend Dean Leah Chan Grinvald and all of our dedicated faculty and staff for being able to provide a context where that's a focus of what our students actually learn, not just legal for the sake of legal, but legal with a purpose. You know, that service comes in many sorts of ways in which you will hopefully in your future be able to provide to our community, including representatives among Nevada's public servants. There are Boyd grads at virtually every level of government and in private practice and in corporate settings. And whether you stay here to practice, that's really not supposed to be even an option, but let's just say for the sake of things, whether you stay here or if you move on, we hope that you'll stay connected to UNLV and to our community in some sort of way. Your time at UNLV has taught you many things, and I hope that your experiences have shown that the law is much broader than the theory. You have come into contact with people whose lives are deeply impacted by the law. You know its consequences and also its rewards. You have witnessed how it affects people, and you know how you can help affect outcomes. You're well prepared to become leaders in your field, but just remember you didn't do it alone. There's no such thing as a self-made person. We're all influenced by the people around us. Those people around you have been a part of this journey that you've been on, and they also deserve your appreciation because I know they're giving you their admiration. So thank you for your commitment to the legal profession and for carrying on the UNLV spirit and passion for service into your careers. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you very much, President Whitfield. I now would like to introduce Jessica Gandy, a 2016 Boyd Law grad, who is here today to extend a welcome from the William S. Boyd School of Law chapter of the UNLV Alumni Association. Jessica?
Good morning, and thank you for inviting me here today. It is an incredible honor to be standing up here, just as I did earlier this year, and looking out into the faces of the new graduates that will be joining me as part of the Nevada legal community. In May of 2016, I had the honor of speaking as representative of the part-time class, and I likened my law school experience to an adventure in Wonderland, which I still believe to be incredibly accurate. It was strange and confusing, and mostly I just hoped I'd make it through the entire 4 years with my head intact. I will never forget the feeling I had when I was preparing to leave law school and start the new chapter in my life. I was this indescribable mix of excited and scared, and somehow also very exhausted. I'm here today to tell you that, much to my surprise, graduation is not the conclusion of the Wonderland experience as I'd hoped. As you step through the looking glass and transition from law student to newly minted legal professional, the odyssey continues. No matter how much preparation our Boyd family has provided, and they do an amazing job. Nothing can truly prepare anyone for that first moment standing before the court as a full-fledged attorney. It is both terrifying and exhilarating. It's everything that you have dreamed of for the past 3 or 7 or 20 years. You look around and wonder if it's real because no one else even seems to realize that it's happening. This moment is only eclipsed by your first win, no matter how big or how small. Enjoy these moments and celebrate the wins. While some will tell you that the wins are the best part, I disagree. More than the individual wins or the thankful clients, nothing compares to the community that I have discovered around me. It is that community of legal friends and family that truly makes this whole adventure worthwhile. And it is that same legal community that makes me proud to be back here standing before you today. No one can venture through Wonderland alone. That is a recipe for disaster. Surround yourself with Mad Hatters, the creative thinkers that have their own problem-solving style. Kings and queens of hearts who know every detail of every rule and want nothing more than to make sure everyone follows those rules, or else. And by all means, find yourself a white rabbit, someone that is obsessed with never being late. Pay the rabbit extra. I promise you it is worth every penny. You'll certainly run up against a Cheshire cat or two along the way, someone who seemingly has no purpose but to drive you mad. But in the end, even the madness-inducing cat will make you a little bit better at what you do. I am here today on behalf of Boyd's alumni to welcome you to the next phase of your adventure. You are all on the edge of your own looking glass. Take a deep breath and get ready to make that next big step into yet another world. Where you go from here and what that world looks like is completely up to you. I wish you nothing but the greatest of adventures. And as the Queen told Alice, try to take a half hour to accomplish as many as 6 impossible things every morning before breakfast. And perhaps, if you have some time, stop, smell the roses, and have a cup of tea. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. It is now time for the formal conferral of degrees. President Whitfield, will you please join me here at the podium? Will the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree please rise? President Whitfield, on recommendation of the faculty of the William S. Boyd School of Law, I present to you the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree.
You have been recommended to me by your distinguished faculty and by the Chief Academic Officer. Therefore, by virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you who have fulfilled all the requirements, the Juris Doctorate degree, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Please be seated. And now we approach the portion of the ceremony that our graduates and likely their family have been eagerly awaiting. In a few moments, each member of the class of 2024 will have their name announced and will walk across the platform to be hooded. The graduates will be hooded by Associate Deans Stuart Chang and Lydia Nussbaum. And let me call your attention to the commencement program, which lists the names of all the students who will graduate today. And I think now we're ready. Dean Smith?
This is the best part of the ceremony, and because we only have 9 graduates, we have the luxury to extend it, so please don't hold your applause. It's my privilege to present the December 2024 graduates of the William S. Boyd School of Law. Members of the audience, please do not hold your applause, and members of the class, will you please approach the stairs? Catherine Davis. Allison Dunn. Dr. Mazareen Irani Rohani. Arun Lacour. James Morris. Philip Poniatowski. Dr. Eric Prawl. Stephen Reinecker. Aiden Solis Torres. So most of the graduation awards and distinctions for these graduates will not be announced or known until our award ceremony in May 2025, to which you are invited. But we do know for certain that 2 of our December graduates have earned honors for their pro bono legal work. Please join me in congratulating Catherine Davis and Arun Lacour for They are graduating with pro bono highest honors, meaning that each of them has provided at least 100 hours of pro bono legal services while enrolled in law school. Congratulations. Dean Grinvald.
Thank you. And now you are all officially graduates of the Boyd School of Law, and you're now alumni. So congratulations. Remember that you are now a permanent part of the history and the future of the William S. Boyd School of Law. As alumni, you will always be part of our community, and we will always be part of yours. In this community, you will find a network of people who want to see you succeed and who will be there for you when you need support. Please stay in touch with us through social media and also our events throughout the year. You know you can reach out to any of us here at the law school at any time, and we look forward to seeing you around campus again soon. Once again, congratulations to our December 2024 graduates. Thank you all again for being with us this morning. Please join us now for a reception honoring the graduates to continue our celebration just in the room next door. Audience members, if you could wait until the stage group and our graduates have exited before you follow us out, and we'll see you in the room next door. Thank you very much for being here.